Hey, what's going on, everyone? I am the OPJellicent, and we are back on Pokemon Showdown today for another Sun and Moon OU Showdown Live. We're using this really fun team, using firium Z Sunny Day Moltres. Basically what firium Sunny Day does is it puts up the sun for 4 turns, and it gives you a +1 speed boost, so it allows you to outspeed stuff like the Lotties, Keldeo, Garchomp, which you would argue that it's inferior to Mega Charizard Y, and the fact that it's not as strong and it obviously puts up the sun right away, but it cannot outspeed all those threats. So that's where Moltres can hopefully sweep through teams. And then we have this nice Volt Turn core going on right here with defensive landorus-t, AV Magearna, and offensive pivot Tapu Koko. We're running U-turn over Volt Switch just because I don't want to deal with Powdon and Edrill and all that. This team is really just for momentum to get in the heavy hitters. And then we have offensive Soldu Latios right here with the defog support, since obviously Moltres does not appreciate hazards. And then we have this cleanup Lopunny right here. I pretty much just chose it for the team because it's really fast, and it can try to clean up whatever Moltres can't. So let's go ahead and find a match. As usual, the team will be down in the description below. And also, if you're new, be sure to subscribe and leave a like down below. If you enjoy the live, it really helps out the channel a lot. But we have a game against NJNP Webb's offense. I'm pretty sure I can make this one bigger for you guys. And this is definitely a game Moltres can win, but we're really weak to Mega Pinsir. I do need to keep my Tapu Koko healthy just to deal with that mon. So what I'm actually going to do here is lead off with my... He's probably going to lead off with the Smeargle, so... What do I think is my best course of action? I'm going to lead off with my Lopunny, I think. If he leads off with the Mimikyu, we have a switch in anyway, so I'm going to lead off with Lopunny. If he does lead off with the Mimikyu trying to catch my Lopunny, so what I'll do here is go directly into Landorus, I believe. Alternatively, I can make a different play, just because that mon is too important. I'll go Magearna instead. He goes right for the Swords Dance, which is alright. I don't think we worry about this too much. Magearna doesn't do a lot, and I can just throw off Flash Cannons right here. It's going to break his disguise, and the next one should knock him out, unless he does knock me out with the... he actually pulls me back out into this, so this is great, because what I can do is Fake Out here. Get off 33%, and then I can follow that up with a return, which is definitely going to be able to knock this thing out, unless he decides to... So yeah, there goes the Mimikyu right away. So he was that a red card? Yeah, it was a red card. So he's going to use this as an opportunity to get up his webs. He's probably going to throw off a Spore first, so what I'm going to do is pivot into Koko, I think. Well, actually, what do I want getting put to sleep? Definitely not Moltres, it can win the game. I'm actually going to change Moltres to HP Ice, just because I find that Heatran is not as much as an issue as Zygarde and landorus-t, so we're going to make this Hidden Power Ice. I know, right? A battle into the video, I'm already changing the moveset, but what I'll do here is go out into my... This is tough. I think Magearna already did its job. So just a Spore. And what I'll do here is pivot right back out into Lopunny. Just so all he can do is get up webs and not rocks. He might switch out right here, just wanting to get up all his hazards later. But he's actually going to get up the rocks. So I'm actually going to make a play right now and just go right for the return. And it actually doesn't work out because he's going to end up getting up his webs right here. So yeah, a little bit of a misplay on my part, but it's alright. I can throw off an Ice Punch right here in case he wants to switch that into Zygarde randomly. He's just going to let me knock him out. I should have faked out right there and then gone for the return. Interesting option going Pinsir. I have to defog these hazards away as soon as I can. I'm just going to throw off the return. It's going to do a lot. We actually crit him, which is big. He goes for the Frustration, and that's going to be able to knock me out. But that's not the end of the world. I can go out into my Landorus right here. Get off the -1, and I can just get up my own rocks because this thing can't come in again if I do. And I can throw off the HP Ice after. Alternatively, I'll just throw off the HP Ice first just because I don't want Landorus getting too much damage, because it is my main Zygarde response. I'm really hoping it's not Scarf Zygarde, I'm hoping it's Bandit or something. Well, I guess either way, I need to get rid of these hazards to even outspeed it in the first place. It's going to come out right here. I think the fact that Magearna is asleep makes it fodder. So 1,000 Arrows should come out. Oh, this is Dragon Dance. There's the 1,000 Arrows. Not sure whether that's Scarf or Bandit, but I'm going to go out into my Lottie right here. And he should go Bisharp just on the defog. If he goes by sharp on the defog, do I lose? How much does Coco take from... Well, I need Coco... No, Pinsir's gone, so... How much does Coco take from Sucker Punch? At +2. Coco, offensive pivot, by sharp. Let's just say it's the SD variant. Probably he could SD in my face right after, so no, that's not the play. I'm actually just going to go right for the Draco Meteor right here. As he does pull the by sharp, so it's just expecting the defog, so we got that right. Now here I could see a Pursuit come out. Or just a Sucker Punch. I could hit and Power Fire right here. He's going to go right for the Sucker Punch and get that play right. So I could have defogged right there, but this forces me out into my Tapu Koko. Which I think might just win the game, depending on how this goes. Another mon that could win the game is my Moltres, but I need to get rid of this mon first. So we're going to throw off the Dazzling Gleam right here. It's not going to be able to knock me out, and he doesn't flinch me, which is great. So he should bring in his Zygarde right here, and it might clean up the game depending on what set it is. I'm going for the HP Ice. It does have Extreme Speed. Let's see. You see, this is where HP Ice would be great. I'm going to go out into my Landorus right here. I need Moltres to kill the Celesteela. I could U-turn out. I'm just going to U-turn out. Yep, we do catch that switch, so... great, what I'm going to do here is bring out my Moltres. And what I'm going to do here is go right for a Fire Blast. Blow him back. He goes for his Z move, which is the Supersonic Sky Strike. That's going to be able to knock me out, and I think we lose because of the Extreme Speed. We should outspeed this thing, I think, and be able to knock it out. I'm not sure. Yeah, we do, but I think Zygarde knocks us out. Especially if it's banded. So, very first close game, unfortunately, Moltres could not do the job it needed to. There's the Outrage, and that's going to be the match. A little bit unfortunate that we lost that one. I definitely feel like we could have won, especially if we just fake out it on the Smeargle. That was a really bad play on my part, but I really expected him to switch, preserving the Sash so that he could get up webs later in the game too. That's what I would have done anyway, but I guess he expected my over-prediction and just tested the waters. Right here, Woodmon can win me the game. This is where, of course, I switch it to HP Ice the first time we find a Heatran. So, what I'll do here is lead off with my... I don't know, there's not really a great lead right here. Lopunny can win the game. I'm thinking about leading off with my Tapu Koko. That is what wins the game, so... I'm actually just going to end up leading off with my Lottie, I think. This is tough. Moltres can win the game too if I can get the Toxapex weekend. I need hazards. He's going to lead off with the Heatran, so what I'll do here is just throw off an Earthquake right away. Not sure what play he would make, even if he goes Mew. As he actually just stays in trying to get up his rocks, so he's just going to forfeit the match right there. I think his strategy was just to trade rocks with me, but there's no way I'm passing up an opportunity like that to get ahead that early. Smeargle again. So last time it was Smeargle and they led Mimikyu. This time I'm leading Lopunny anyway because I can't let those webs get up. So what I'll do here is Mega Evolve and Fake Out, not making the same mistake as last time. He could go Mence, I guess. He could also go Mimikyu. This is going to take damage. Does Play Rough knock you out? I mean, not Play Rough, does Return knock you out? Lopunny, all-out attacker against Mimikyu. Swords Dance Cleaner. Return does 82 to 98, not quite. So I'm going to go Landorus instead. Hopefully on a Play Rough. Just a Play Rough. So letting Landorus get weakened sucks, but what I can do here is just throw off my rocks. He's actually going to SD up. Interesting play, because I could have easily Earthquaked right there. But I know I can take any +1 hit, so I'm just going to... Unless he does that, yeah, that could always make me not take the hit. So we'll go Lopunny. And we'll just go right for the Return, I think. Do I have to, or can I go for Ice Punch? I have to go for Return. He can't Shadow Sneak me, we 100% outspeed. So Return's fine right here. That's going to be able to knock him out. And it sucked that he crit my Landorus because I would have loved to have that thing as Intimidate fodder for the Salamence, but I'm definitely not expecting him to go for a Fake Out right here. I'm expecting a high Jump Kick. How do I deal with the Salamence now, or that thing's gonna sweep us. But I guess I could fake out into Ice Punch it. I'm not sure whether Lopunny takes one or not. I'm thinking about the Sting in right here and just taking whatever damage I can, but this one can win the game, so no. Once again, I don't see Magearna doing a lot. Yeah, we're gonna go out to Magearna here, probably on a high jump kick. Yeah, there's the high jump kick. That's gonna be able to knock it out, but this allows me to bring in my Tapu Koko. Smeargle's Sash is broken, right? No, but its Sash is gonna be broken on entry. So yeah, we'll bring out Tapu Koko right here. And we'll go right for the Thunderbolt. That's going to be able to knock out the Medican. Not sure what he would bring out next. Maybe his Xurkitree. If he goes Xurkitree, I'll probably U-turn out. Not really sure what it wants to do. Maybe go for Z Hypnosis. Z Hypnosis could be bad right now. And I can't let this thing get put to sleep. I think what I have to do here is Z Sunny Day as soon as possible. I think I do have to let this thing get put to sleep. So what I'll do here is to throw off the Thunderbolt. It'll do a lot. It actually just does the same. I was expecting something else, but that's better for me if anything. I'll just go right for the Thunderbolt right here. I was kind of hoping this would be a double down, but that's all right. I need to get up my Z Sunny Day. We're able to knock that out. He goes by Sharp. I'll just throw off the Thunderbolt against this thing too. On the Sucker Punch as expected. And I think this is where I go Moltres. I think this is where I Z Sunny Day. I'm really glad he didn't Swords Dance right there. That could have been really scary. And we go for game right here. I'm going to go for Fire Blast. That's not going to be able to knock me out. We missed. I'm out playing this. That was the turn he went for Iron Head. And we get the burn. Ooh, some justice right there. How much did the previous attack do? And that was the perfect turn too, because okay, so since we got that burn, the Sucker Punch did, I think, 52. So it's still going to be doing 26. I think I still have to outplay this a little bit. Ooh, he made a play. I'm going for game. We got him. Yes, we got that play right. Okay, so I think that's a game because we Hidden Power Ice the Immense and we Fire Blast us. So you definitely fall to an Hidden Power Ice. And I'm really glad we got that correct. There we go. Hidden Power Ice that thing, and Smeargle cannot win this game by any means. You can put me to sleep, you're not winning. I'll Fire Blast here, and that's going to be the match. So we did get the Z Sunny Day Moltres sweep like we wanted. Stupid Fire Blast missing there made it that much harder because we had to outplay that guy, and we managed to outplay him pretty well. He had a ton of plays right, obviously going for the Iron Head, but the burn was big. We stalled out as many Sucker Punches as we needed to, though. I'm not sure what he did on the time that I hit him with the Fire Blast. It might have been another Iron Head. We find this Electric Seed Hawlucha team. Not sure how much I favor the matchup favors me, but this Amon actually looks really good. It can HPS this Fire Blast, Fire Blast, Fire Blast, Fire Blast, Solar Beam. So I need to get up a Rocks ASAP is basically what this comes down to. I can do that on Excadrill. The problem is I need Landorus as healthy as possible for the Hawlucha, so... Well, I guess I have Lopunny to fake it out and all that, so what I'll actually do is lead off with my... I'll try to get up the hazards and see what he leads off with. He leads off with Koko, so he's definitely throwing off an HP Ice here. There's no reason for him to do anything else. Because he needs this Mon weakened for the rest of his team. He actually goes right for the U-turn. Interesting play. Because, I guess he expected my switch, but not sure right there. Out comes the Zygarde, so I could go... Do I feel like there's a better play than going Landorus right here? No. I have to go Landorus, unfortunately. On 1,000 arrows, which I think is a Scarf. I'll get Rocks up here right here. Not sure if he would just stay in and continue hitting me with that. There's the Excadrill. Do I outspeed you? I might not. I'm going for Earthquake though. You Sash. But now he can't come in on me. So he could throw off a Toxic right here. Was it Mold Breaker or was it Sandra? It should be Mold Breaker, but Excadrill broke the mold, so we don't really have a switch in. But those rocks are gonna suck because my way of winning this match is with Moltres. But I need my rocks up if anything. I'll let him hit me with the Toxic. It's not that big of a deal. The main thing right now is I cannot let Hawlucha get that Electric Seed boost, because the moment it does, I think he Swords Dance sweeps me. I would have to sack a ton of mons and then just to get Fake Outs off. I need to get rid of these hazards if I want to win with Moltres, because Medicam, how much are Medicam's Fake Outs doing? The problem is Medicam gets risks a burn every time it does that, so I'm really hoping we can snag a burn on it. Moltres does, Fake Out does 24 to 29, so it is a 4-hit KO. Out comes the Medicam. I'm definitely just going to go out into my Magearna, I think. Doesn't do a lot. I mean, I guess it's my main Keldeo response. But I could use Lottie for that, too. Yeah, we'll go Magearna. And I'm hoping he actually goes for Ice Punch, so that's good. Now here, I would expect a High Jump Kick to come out. But we don't have a switch in anyway, so I'll just go right for the Flare Cannon. Or actually, if he's expecting that, Flare Cannon's the best play, because if he's suspecting Scarf Magearna, he might switch up. He's probably calcing it right now to see if I'm HP invested or not, and he probably sees that I'm at him. Scarf Magearna would be kind of random, and it would probably lose him the match right here. He goes right for the High Jump Kick, and it's going to be able to knock me out. But that is completely okay, because I'll go Lottie here. And I will defog these hazards away. No, I'm not sure what he would sack off right here. I mean, he would probably go Coco. He actually stays in to Ice Punch and knock me out, so cool play, but I'm going to go Lopunny here. I'm going to Mega Evolve, and I'm going to Fake Out. He should switch out. He'll switch out into Keldeo, so it's probably Scarf Keldeo, if anything. So what I'll do here is switch out into my... Oh, I just realized I sacked Magearna and Lottie. I don't know what I'm doing, but I think I just have to hope it's not. I'm just gonna go for High Jump Kick. He actually Scalds. Don't burn, thank you. And that's gonna be able to knock him out, so we get the play right. And he's gonna disconnect. So interesting match right there. I'm not sure if he's gonna come back. I'm going to quickly make a cut, and I'll be right back if he comes back, or else I'll be back with another match. Alright guys, the guy ended up coming back after a few, like 30 seconds or something. Not sure what was up, but what I can do here is bring out my Landorus. Landorus seems alright right here. Do I need Landorus healthy? It can't really deal with the Hawlucha at the range of health it's at anymore, so I'm just going to go out into it. And hoping he fakes out right here. He goes right for Thunder Punch. I was kind of hoping that would be like a High Jump Kick, because now he's going to take only one turn of Rocky Helmet damage. What do I do here? What to do? Moltres, can't you be a little faster? I mean, Charizard would speed tie, so it's not that big of a deal, but I think I know what I have to do to win. I have to make sure that Tapu Koko is as healthy as possible. So we'll sack this one off onto the Nice Punch, yeah. And then we'll go out into our own Tapu Koko. And then we'll go right for the Thunderbolt right here. And he's going to stay in, so we're going to knock that thing out. He's going to bring out Zygarde, as expected, so... This will Scarf Zygarde, I think. This could be my chance to set up the Z Sunny Day. How much does HP Ice from Moltres do to Zygarde? Moltres, if we're not Life Orb, we're just like some random berry. If we're Hidden Power Ice, how much do we do to the Zygarde if we want to knock it out? Not in the sun against Zygarde, not that it matters, but HPS to 74 to 88, it's not enough. I could stay in right here and get that damage off, but I know he's Scarf. And honestly, I think if he's Scarf, he just wins. No, I see how I went. I think I need to sack this mon off. It's actually not Scarf. To 1,000 arrows. How much do we take from 1,000 arrows? 1,000 arrows does 68 to 81. Could be E-speed. That's banded. So now we go Moltres. We set up the Z Sunny Day. On 1,000 arrows, does 80. I'm hoping he doesn't have the E-speed right now. Don't have it. Don't have it, please. He switches out into Tapu Koko. Is it Scarf Koko? I'm gonna Fire Blast right here. If it's not Scarf Koko, we might be fine. Unless he's just trying to get up the electric terrain right now. So we Fire Blast, connect, knock that thing out. Hawlucha will come out now. I think we lose to Hawlucha. He's gonna disconnect again. I'm sure he'll come back, but the thing is, Hawlucha... I'll get another game right now because this game's about to end. But the problem is Hawlucha comes out, gets his Electric Seed, and then we find this match. It'll get its Electric Seed, it'll kill my Moltres, and then I can Fake Out into whatever... Fake Out won't kill the Hawlucha from that range. So, hoping he doesn't come back, but this is another match that Moltres can win. I just need some damage on the Tyranitar and Rocks Up, so... Rocks Up in general will really help out, so I'm going to lead off with the Landorus. He leads off with the Tyranitar, so that's alright. I'll go right for my Stealth Rocks. He might do the same. Goes for the Ice Beam, which is better than him getting up Rocks in my opinion. I'll just go right for the U-turn right here. He's actually opts to stay in again. Probably going for a Stone Edge. Do I need Magearna? I do need Magearna. Koko. This guy reconnected. He had 20 seconds to reconnect and then he reconnected. He goes Zygarde. What? Oh, the Electric Tornado isn't there? So all HP Ice here. He goes for the Extreme Speed, but he gets burned. If he was banded, that could matter. But is the Electric Terrain there, or was it still up when Tapu Koko came in? I'll go for the Fake Out right here. I'll follow it up with an Ice Punch. And I think it literally comes down to, can Ice Punch knock him out? Well, let me calc right here. If it can't, then I have to go for the Freeze with Lopunny. Lopunny, all-out attacker against the Hawlucha. If we're sub-pat, let's say he's sub-stance, we can't knock him out with anything, so we have to go for the Ice Punch Freeze. If we could Fake Out first, but it appears the game ended, so we did not freeze him. And he's going to be able to go for the Acrobatics. A really close one. I didn't realize that the Electric Terrain wasn't up anymore, but that's alright. We'll take that loss. It was a really fun one, too. He's going for a Stone Edge, right? If I'm really expecting the Stone Edge, I can go Magearna. Yeah, I'm not expecting a random Earthquake right here. He actually gets up with rocks, so that's annoying. And I'll just Volt Switch out right here, I think. Or I can Flash Cannon. Or I can Floor Cannon. But no, Volt Switch is the play. On the Scizor, which is completely alright. Because what this allows me to do is bring out my Tapu Koko. And just go ahead and fire off this U-turn. Well, if I'm really expecting the... I'm going to go for Dazzling Gleam right here. He could go Magearna, but that's not really a Thunderbolt switch. I think he has to go Garchomp right here. If he stays in, that would be a misplay. He does go Magearna, which is, I guess, a middle ground play, but it would have taken a lot from Thunderbolt, especially if it's Shift Gear. But do I lose if it's Shift Gear? No, we have our own Magearna, so I'll U-turn out into my own Magearna right now. And we'll hopefully go from there. So we U-turn out, I'll bring out Magearna. Even if he Shift Gears up, he goes for the Ice Beam. Does not freeze me. And what I'll do here is go right for the Hidden Power Fire. Not sure what his initial switch-in will be. I'm hoping it's Scizor. He actually goes for the Calm Mind. Interesting, because that's not going to be able to 1v1 me. Even if you're leftovers. So now I'll start firing off flash cannons. This is not going to be able to win. I don't know why he's trying so hard. Unless he does 1v1 me. But even if he does, I have low punny to fake you out if I put you into that range. And the next one should put you into that range. So we'll go for the flash cannon right here. His Thunderbolt's doing is 20, because I'm Assault Vest. And he should just start firing off. He's probably Bolt Beam. Command Shift Gear Bolt Beam. He switches out, so this is going to take a lot. There's 36, so not really a lot, but right here I would expect an Earthquake. I'll go Landorus. I could just stay in, but now I'll go Landorus. Let's see what he opts to do. Goes for a Substitute. Okay. So we might have to sack... No, we don't have to sack anything. It's just going to be require a ton of damage on my low punny. So we go low punny right here. We Mega Evolve, we Fake Out. This is going to take so much... We're going to take so much damage right here. We don't even break. And he can't flinch through a sub, right? So I'm an idiot. I'm gonna go right for the Ice Punch right here. He's gonna knock me out with the Outrage. And he's gonna get confused right there. He has a Lum. That's alright. Go out into this mon. I will throw off the Dazzling Gleam. And honestly, Tapu Koko can win. Which is why these hazards are so annoying. Now, how much health is the this mon at? He goes right out into Magirna, which is completely fine because I'll knock this thing out with 2. I'll just go for Dazzling Gleam again. It should knock him out. Unless that was a crazy roll, which at that low percentage, I don't think it could get any lower. And not sure what he would bring out right here because everything else kind of dies. He goes out into the Tyranitar. So I'll U-turn out right here. He might expect it and go Garchomp, but he's not going to. And I'll bring in my Magirna. Since his Magirna's gone, it really doesn't do a lot anymore. Goes for a Fire Blast, does practically nothing. I'll go right for a Volt Switch right here. Stays in. Questionable play, definitely, but I'll go out into my Lottie. Because I don't think he has Dark-type moves. And yeah, I think we're going to try to win this game with Koko right now. So I'll defog right here. Don't be Dragon Dance. That would be so random, especially with the Fire Blast and Ice Beam as your coverage moves. If he's Dragon Dance, Crunch, Fire Blast, Ice Beam. Gets up with rocks. So I'll just defog my own hazards away, basically. I'll just throw off a Draco right here and knock him out. I want these rocks gone, though. Actually, you know what? My better play is defogging until he decides to not rocks. Because I'm lowering his evasion for my Draco. But he's getting lefties, so I'll just Draco here. Do not knock him out. That's what I'll do here, is throw off a Draco Meteor, hopefully knocking him out. Well, it's not going to, but it's my best play. Basically, I need, we actually knocked him out. What kind of a roll was that? That should have done 17, but it went up to 22. Maybe that Magirna was a roll, I don't know. But this thing I cannot let it get a knockout. But I think I have to let it get a knockout right here. It's going for Dark Pulse, so I'm going to go into Magirna. Really hoping that I can take 2 after Stealth Rocks. Probably not. I'm hoping it's Scarf, not Specs. We take 2. So this is going to allow me to throw off a nice Flare Cannon on the Garchomp. And I think this is where it comes back in and throws off a Hydro Pump. Oh my god, I should have brought in Koko as soon as possible and just tried to win. No, he goes out into Scizor, okay. So, this is Banded Scizor, how much, if it's just Mega Scizor, how much do I take from a Bullet Punch with Koko? Scizor Mega, let's just say he's Offensive Swords Dance against Tapu Koko. Bullet Punch does 49 to 58, this is why I needed those rocks gone, because we're going to be really low when it comes out. So we'll hit him Power right here. not sure what he's switching in, but I think I have to go for game with Moltres now. So we'll hit and power that thing. And we'll follow it up with a Flirt Cannon, putting it into range. Assuming this is Assault Vest into range. He could Mach Punch me, but I want to put it into range of my Moltres as soon as possible. There's a Mach Punch. So we go Coco here and we go for game. And if not, then we go for game with the Mon in the back. So we started off with a Thunderbolt, I think. Does a lot. Let's see what he has. He has Earthquake. Does he have Thunder Punch? Either way, I think this is my play. And hope that this works out. Oh, do I need the speed boost? I do need the speed boost. So yeah, Z Sunny Day is my play right here. Let's see if he has the Thunder Punch. He goes for Drain Punch. Perfect. Unless does Water Shuriken and Bullet Punch knock me out? We have HP Fire. So my play is Fire Blast right here, no, 100%. This should be able to knock him out. As it does, okay, so now, does he have a Water Shuriken on Greninja? He definitely does. The question is, I have to stay in. I go for Solar Beam right here. There's the Water Shuriken. I think that's going to be the match because he's gonna get his Battle Bond. So there's his Battle Bond. I can Draco right here. On that, he might switch out here just to preserve differential. I don't know how people here play, but we're gonna be able to knock him out with the Hidden Power, and then he's gonna be able to come back in and knock me out with the Dark Pulse. So I'm assuming that's what he does. If he somehow crit through Draco, but no, that's gonna be the match. So really unfortunate 2 losses right there, back to back. They were both really close. I'll say GG to him because that was really good. He left before I did, but either way, I really hope you guys enjoyed the live. We got to use Z Sunny Day Moltres quite a few times. We did outplay that one Bisharp guy. And we did manage to sweep with Z Sunny Day Moltres, which was really cool. And I think both of our losses were 1-0, so not the biggest of deals. The team definitely works, so as usual, it'll be down in the description below. Be sure to subscribe if you are new, and I will see you guys in the next Showdown live. Bye.